Duane and Connie Tripp are recipients of the Community Service Award. The Tripps moved to Montrose in 1972, then jumped in head first to generously help and contribute in a variety of organizations to serve the Montrose community for nearly half a century. Duane graduated from Shepherd High School, where he participated in football, baseball, basketball, and track. His class voted him as the class clown and presented him with a clown statue. He continued to develop that sense of humor, which has served him well. Connie graduated from Sacred Heart Academy, where she was on the yearbook staff, choir, debate team, and was a cheerleader. She was elected captain her senior year. Their schools were great rivals, similar to Montrose and New Lothrop. They met and started dating 3 years after their graduations. Within a few months of meeting, Duane's uncle suggested that he move to California for work. He was there less than a year when another uncle, Sam, decided he would look really good in a uniform. After basic training, he boarded a ship, which definitely wasn't a cruise ship. He served his country in the U.S. Army and was stationed in Germany for 2 years. During that time, Connie attended Lansing Business University. She was employed as an office manager by the Republican state headquarters. The Vietnam War was heating up, and the governor's office launched Operation Christmas, where packages were sent to all Michigan soldiers. Connie wanted to continue that endeavor and masterminded the Operation Pen Pal for hundreds of requests from Michigan and Ohio to write to soldiers. Duane returned from the service in April of 1966. In February of 1967, he and Connie became engaged. The state headquarters gave Connie a bridal shower farewell reception, in which Governor Romney was the surprise guest. Duane and Connie were married on June 9, 1967. The Tripps relocated their young family from Shepherd, Michigan to Montrose 49 years ago to establish a state farm agency. The trunk of Duane's car was his original place of business. The local bakery became his unofficial office. The people he met there became lifelong friends. Duane later opened a real State Farm office on Main Street, where he served the community as a State Farm agent for 40 years until retiring in 2012. Once their third child, Brian, entered first grade, Connie started working as a secretary for Montrose Community Schools and stayed for 22 years, retiring in 2007. When the Montrose Blueberry Festival was in its second year, Duane offered to help local pharmacist, Ralph Duggan, paint numbers for the parade lineup. However, during the night, a rainstorm occurred and washed all of the numbers away. Not discouraged, Duane joined the Blueberry Festival Committee in 1973 and served for 20 years, donating thousands of hours to the event during those early years, enabling the festival to grow. The Blueberry Festival became a part of their lives. Connie established the Blueberry Queens pageant in 1974 with approval and $100 from the committee. She then served as chairman of the pageant for 11 years. With her duties completed, she stepped down in 1985. Their daughter Gina competed and was selected as first runner-up. Duane has flipped many pancakes during the festival, a job he still enjoys doing. As their kids grew older, Mark and Brian loved to put the blueberries on the pancakes, and Gina waited tables. The kids even helped clean up and rack sausages for the next day. During their years with the festival, the Tripps ran the entertainment tent, teen dance, contacted volunteers to work, and waited tables. They worked every facet of the festival, including the Friday evening fish fries, Saturday spaghetti dinners, and blueberry pancake breakfast on both days. One year, Connie donned a Big Bird costume in honor of Mark the Bird Fidrich and threw out the first pitch at the softball tournament against the TV-12 No-Stars. In 1998, the Tripps served as well-deserved Blueberry Festival Grand Marshals, a fitting tribute to a couple who contributed so much to the Montrose community. It was a wonderful, unforgettable weekend for them and their family. Over the years, the Tripps have been and continue to be involved with the Montrose schools, the community, and church activities. Duane coached Little League, played slow-pitch softball, and participated in a local group of over 40 basketball. Duane started announcing the Montrose football games in 1973 and became known as the voice of the Rams. He entertained spectators for 39 years and loved every minute of it. When he retired in 2012, Duane received a Special Service Award from Montrose Community Schools as Athletic Event Announcer. Duane is a current member of the American Legion Post 367 that he joined in 2015. In 1994, a roast of Duane was held as a fundraiser by the Legion. Since 2013, Connie has been a member of the Montrose City Election Commission. They are both volunteers for the American Red Cross blood drives. As a Montrose Chamber of Commerce member, Duane entertained many as the Master of Ceremonies for their annual dinners and other events. He was honored as MC of the Decade for his quick wit and humor. In 1983, Duane and Connie were selected as the Chamber's Distinguished Citizens of the Year. The Montrose Sports and Community Hall of Fame was formed in 2003. Duane was one of the original members, serving as Master of Ceremonies for most of the events. He also served as treasurer and petitioned ads until 2019 when he retired. When Duane joins a committee, you often get 2 for 1, since Connie is always willing to pitch in and contribute. She assisted the Hall of Fame committee for many years with her talents to decorate the auditorium for the ceremony and coordinate the banquet dinners. The Tripps were also founding parishioners of Good Shepherd Catholic Church in Montrose. Their involvement, including youth group leaders, served as readers, Eucharistic ministers, sacristans, and Duane ushered. They were members of the Breakfast Club, bingo team leaders, helped with funeral dinners, and breakfast with Santa. Connie is a member of the book club. Duane belongs to the Knights of Columbus and is a 4th-degree member. He helped build the current KFC Hall. In 1998, Duane and Connie were honored as the Knights Family of the Year. They both worked on teams for the Wild Game Dinners and Friday Night Fish Fries. In 2019, with the blessings of the Montrose Methodist Church, they helped return the Strawberry Festival that benefited the Montrose Ministerial Association. Upon retirement, their travels have taken them to Florida, Alabama, the Carolinas, as well as enjoying several cruises. Their best excursion began in Rome, followed by 8 days sailing the Mediterranean Sea. They both enjoy golf. Duane continues to play, even though his son Mark can beat him. The couple also have a love for sports. They root for the Montrose Rams, Michigan college teams, as well as the Detroit Tigers, Lions, Pistons, and Red Wings. Duane has been employed part-time by O'Gwyn Family Funeral Homes since 2012. He likes to think he puts fun in funerals. Connie appreciates that it gets him out of the house a few days a week. Duane and Connie have been married for 54 years and raised 3 children in Montrose schools, Gina, Mark, and Brian, who they claim as their greatest achievement. The Tripp family has expanded to include 9 grandchildren. Gina is married to Jason and has Megan, Riley, and husband Tony, Zach and fiancée Allie, Seth, and Austin. Her grandchildren are Rylan, Paxton, and Beckett. Mark has a son Romero and a granddaughter Lucy. Brian is married to Jennifer and they have Emerson, Olivia, and Ava. The Tripps feel so blessed to have 4 great-grandchildren. The Montrose community is so very fortunate that Duane and Connie Tripp selected Montrose as their home. They have proven to be the epitome of dedicated volunteers for the Montrose community for 49 years. Let's welcome Duane and Connie into the Montrose Hall of Fame.